So a few days ago, I finally returned home from the very well-known spectacle for any nerd across the planet, known as Comic-Con 2011. And what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to show you all the free stuff I got, mostly the posters, because that's mostly what I go for there, of course, because I always think that you can always have as many posters as you want, as long as you fill up every space of your room. As, of course, you can see behind me, I already got some of that going. I'm also going to show you guys my favorite panels, the autographs I got, and a whole lot more. So let's get to it right now. So the first thing that I did do on the Thursday when it started is that I got to see Captain America the First Avenger along with Chris Evans giving a special introduction to the film since it was being shown a day early. And you can see this huge poster right here. Only the people that went to the screening were able to get copies of these, so I'm going to show it to you guys right now. Look in all of this spectacle, people. Posters don't get much better than that right there. Oh yeah, and as you can see right there too, I have some Fox posters for Terra Nova and The Simpsons. They actually showed Terra Nova. I didn't attend the pilot screening of it though. And then if you look behind me, I got another Marvel poster behind me. If you look back right here, it's one of the Avengers ones that they were promoting there. They gave away character banners for all of them. The only one I was able to get was S.H.I.E.L.D., so I'll zoom in for that one to show you guys again. As you can see, it's really not in the greatest condition because I had to fold it so much. But if you look down at it, it is a pretty cool one actually. So that's about it for the main posters I decided to put up. I got a lot more, but I wasn't entirely interested in them. But what I have for you guys next are a couple of treats. It's several of the autographs I got there. Now, as far as some people know, a lot of people go there to get comic book signed and everything, and I am a comic book reader, just not a hardcore one, of course. But I did manage to get a couple things signed. My favorite, though, has to be Robert Kirkman signing my volumes 3 and 4 of The Walking Dead right here. The guy's one of the greatest comic book writers in the business, and the graphic novel series is just about as great as the television show, maybe even greater than the TV show is. In addition to getting The Walking Dead volume 3 and 4 signed by Robert Kirkman, I also got my American Vampire signed by both Scott Snyder right here, and then Rafael Albuquerque on the side, and it's one of the very few signings I got in which Rafael actually drew an artwork right here too, in addition to the signing. So that's usually not something you get from most people who sign at Comic-Con. I thought that was pretty cool right there. I've only read a few pages of the graphic novel, but so far from what I've read, it is pretty damn good. And I gotta make a shout out to Richard from Channel 23, ha ha ha, for getting me into this because he's a huge Scott Snyder fan. Alright, so a lot of this now is going to be shot in the handheld form a little bit because I'm going to show you guys most of the autographs I got, but I kind of got to shoot this in handheld, so just bear with me on this right here. The first of the autographs I got right here was Morgan Spurlock signing this banner for his graphic novel Supersized, Strange Tales from a Fast Food Culture, in which he was giving out those. They were $13 to buy, so you could just get this sign instead, and if you read it right there, it says, "Just Say No to Ronald, Morgan Spurlock." And also, speaking of Morgan Spurlock, right here, I actually got his book, Comic-Con Episode 4, A Fan's Hope, which is a compilation of a whole bunch of celebrities sharing their thoughts on the event, and also pictures of the fans, the panels, everything. It's a very good book. You really have to check it out, and this is actually being made into a movie, too, which I was actually 500 feet away from Morgan Spurlock last year when he was filming it, so I'm really looking forward to it. It releases this fall, and they showed the teaser at Comic-Con, so make sure to try to find the teaser if you can, because I haven't found it yet. But check out the book too. It's not really a story or anything, it's more of like thoughts from celebrities who attend the event. And if I zoom in right there, you can see several of them on there, like Spurlock's right there, Olivia Wilde, hell yeah, Ellen Page, hell yes, Kevin Smith, oh yeah, and Stan Lee and Joss Whedon. Can't get any better than that. And then right here, this is the second autograph I got. This is Pamela Adlon. If you watch Californication, she plays Marcy Runkle in the show. One of the funniest characters too. And she also played the voice of Bobby Hill in King of the Hill and Spinelli in Recess. I got to meet her at an autograph session at the Showtime booth. As you can see right there, there's the signing right there. And then here's another one of my favorites right here. This is Debbie Derryberry, who voices Jimmy Neutron in both the movie and the TV show, of course. One of my most nostalgic memories of my childhood. I got to meet her. I had to pay for this session, but it was worth it because you get this cool photo from the show right here. And then it says, like, your pal Jimmy, and then her signature, of course. Pretty cool right there. But here's one of my favorites right here. The It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia signing. If I zoom in right here, you can see that the whole cast signed, like, where their faces were. And they actually showed the 7th season premiere of the show, which was pretty cool. And it was a very funny premiere. Best, of course, was getting to meet Charlie Day, because that guy's just hilarious. But out of all the signed posters, this one's got to be my favorite. I got to go to the James Gunn autograph session, in which not only did I get this signed signed right here, but I also got my Slither DVD signed from him. And if I zoom in right there, you can see his signature on that, and then right on the wrench, he wrote wrench and underlined it. The guy's got a very interesting sense of humor, but Super is by far one of the best movies of the year. And if you're wondering, here's what he wrote on my Slither DVD right there. May goo be with you, James Gunn. I'm always going to treasure that right there. And also while I was there, you can never go wrong without picking up Firefly at the local DVD stores they have around there. I ended up picking that and the Slither. Getting Firefly was such a great thing to do, so yeah, definitely one of the greatest shows there are right now. Well, there was, because Fox is stupid for canceling that show. Just, what a great show, and I was so close to the Nathan Fillion sign. I would have had 3 things for him to sign, just, there's always next year. So that's about all the stuff I have to show for you guys, so now I'm going to share with you my top 5 favorite panels, which I'm just going to go down from 5 to 1 on which ones were my favorites, of course. My number 5 favorite would have to be the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia one, where they showed us the 7th season premiere, which was hilarious, and then the cast came out for a Q&A dressed in their Nightmare Cometh costumes, and then also they got to sing Dayman with the whole crowd. That was special. My number 4 favorite panel, Sons of Anarchy, which I actually got to participate in the Q&A. My number 3 favorite panel was True Blood. Very fun, got to see clips of the upcoming episodes from the new season that's on right now, and I gotta say the whole cast is just really funny together, and it was such a good panel to watch. My number 2 favorite panel has to be Community. My favorite panel that I saw at the Hilton Indigo, got to see the whole cast there, and they also gave us the special slipcover for Season 2's DVD when it comes out, of all the characters in their Christmas claymation form. That was pretty damn cool, and getting to see Joel McHale, Ken Jeong, and the whole cast there, especially Chevy Chase, he was the funniest by far. Oh, my number 1 favorite panel is something that's going to surprise you all. It's An Early Evening with Kevin Smith. This guy does one of the greatest Q&As you will ever witness in your lives. He'll give at least 10-minute answers to some people's questions. He showed us a 5-minute clip of Red State, which, by the way, for all you don't know, it goes out on September 1st, video on demand, so please check that out when it goes out, because I want to see it so badly. Like, it looks such a different movie than Kevin Smith's usual style, so I'm really looking forward to that. So I thank you all for watching. I'm going to have reviews coming up for you guys in the next few days for Cowboys and Aliens on Friday and then Crazy Stupid Love Saturday. The reviews of the films I saw at Comic-Con, which I surprisingly did not bring up to you, I ended up seeing Fright Night and Drive there. I'll be bringing reviews for you guys in the next week and a half or so for those films, and I'll see you guys later.